Hi, this is George Alger. Welcome to today's segment of OurVentura TV. Today we're going to be talking about moving through dark times. And joining us is Eva, who is an operatic singer-songwriter. Welcome, Eva. And can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Happy to. Thank you, George. Happy to be here. I am a musician and a singer and a band leader, and the music that I write is inspirational and also focuses a lot on our basic humanity.
Great. Now, let's frame this around moving through dark times. What does this mean to you?
I think we are all, as a friend of mine says, besieged in some way. We all have challenges in our life. I have moved through some major challenges in mine to be here today and to still be singing and making music. And I have written some music recently which focuses on how we can make a shift, make a transition to have a new mindset, a new way of being, an inspiration to get out of the darkness and find the light no matter what is happening.
Good. So very much looking forward to hearing the music piece regarding that. Have you developed any, I don't know, personal messages or inspiration you want to share on a non-musical level to people who might be going through dark periods?
Well, I've done some extreme things to leave difficult situations. I was in a relationship where my partner was physically and emotionally abusing me. And I was very invested in this relationship and I did not want to leave, but I had to. And I finally took the big risk. I thought my whole world was going to fall apart when I left. And yes, I did lose friendships. I did lose my social life. I did have to endure him saying horrible things about me behind my back as a defense against him being accountable for his abusive actions. But I made it. I got out. And I would say, I know people who've been in similar situations, and this may seem extreme, but they've emancipated themselves from their parents if they were in an abusive situation with their parents. I have a friend who went through that. Her mother was abusing her. She had to emancipate herself at 16. I know Pink, I've heard she had to emancipate herself from her parents so she could perform because she really wanted to when she was younger in clubs, even though she was underage. So I would say if you're in a really, really hard time, there's help out there. Find it. Take the risk. Step out. In the short term, it might be amazingly frightening, but in the long term, you will live a much better life taking that risk.
Thank you, Eva. Perhaps this is a good time to hear some of your music.
Oh, sure. Okay. So I learned this all. I wrote this on the piano, but I learned this all on guitar for you all today because I thought it would be nice. And this song is called Run, and it's about a friend of mine who runs in the north of Sweden and in the winter. And why that is interesting is because in the north of Sweden in the winter, it is freezing cold and it's dark. It is fully dark at noon. And she still goes out and runs, and she says she feels like the world belongs to her when she does that. And I lived in Sweden for 6 years, so I know what it's like to be inside in February going, I feel terrible. What do I do? So she did it. And so it has a lot to do about finding light in the darkness. Even though it is dark, even though it is dark times, we can shift it. So this is a bit of Run.
All right.
Feel the pull of the dark on your window pane. You feel the cold start of every day. Quiet snows a reckoning. You're hiding walls, imagine pain. stepping out in the white glistening. Ooh, the dark is bright, beckoning. You rise to top the mile. It's sweet to stop your smile. It's all you need without the sun. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh, the silence can wait, make you feel lose your time. Oh, the silence could break, make you feel lose your mind. Feel lose your mind. You run, losing time and you
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Thank you, George. Thank you.
Well done. Eva, we're just about out of time here. I wonder if you can sneak in a website that viewers could go to for more information. And if you have a summating message for viewers about moving through dark times.
Yes. Okay. So my website is Eva Voice. That's IVA voice, like singing voice. And I would say, I'm not trying to preach to anybody. I'm not an expert. I just know I've faced a lot of challenges in my life, including abusive relationship, my mom dying of an aneurysm right before my eyes, being alone during the pandemic, and all of the answers that I needed. I looked outside of myself for them, like buying stuff or eating stuff or drinking or whatever. Everything was inside. When I slowed down and I looked inside of me and I felt what I needed to feel and I accepted what I was feeling and that it was difficult, and I had support through this from a great therapist and my friends who love me and my family, I feel more loved than ever and more part of the world and the people who are part of it. So I'd say, look within. It's inside. The answers are inside. It's not out here. It's in here. Everything you need to love yourself and know yourself and feel comfortable in your world is in here.
Thank you so much, Eva.
Thank you, George. It's my pleasure to be here.
Very good. So we're going to wrap up now. This is George Alger signing off for this segment of Our Ventura TV. Until we meet again.